Hi, special episode on back to school and giving advice and encouragement to parents with your 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And I know it's super exciting. It's like you're possibly back in middle school and you're nervous, you're excited. Um, got a lot of things going on in this head with your. Okay, Zebra, I know that your episode was supposed to be this one. I know we were going to talk about strategies for hyperactivity ADHD, but I need to talk to parents and encourage them, okay, about the beginning of the school year. Okay, so I'm going to give you something and you're doing great, okay? And I can tell you're so excited to listen to me, but I want you to fidget with this and listen to me, okay? Cuz yeah, your episode's next. So if you can wait patiently for 5 minutes, 5, 6 minutes, that'd be great. Okay, so I want you to listen though. I'm going to check in to see if you're listening. So you play with that. All right. Encouragement. You can do this. You've got this, parents, especially you 6th grade parents. This is so fun. Your kid is growing up. I've watched JC right now. She is so excited to go to 6th grade. She's got everything lined up. She's got her locker ready. My good friend Emily, she went and took the girls to practice their locks at the school. Thank you, Emily. What else? She got her schedule, her map. We've mapped out where she has to go. She's got her planner, and we wrote down every single teacher's name on the side and the class she goes to. It's so exciting. It's so fun. Two schools, two elementary schools, I think 3 too, are coming together and they're forming this little 6th grade big community. So she's excited to meet different new people. I'm so excited for her. I also know that we are committing to a routine as a 6th grader. We are doing our homework at a family table. I won't be there at that time. I'll be at work. Terry will be at work. But my son and daughter, who are 6th and 8th grade, are doing their homework right when they get home and have a snack at a community table because they're both helping each other. It's a community. Jay said, "Can I go back in my room and do it?" I'm like, no. I'm not doing that individual stuff right now. We are a family team. This is where we're going to do our work. I learned that from a master teacher named Camille Koner, who she had 3 grown sons. And she said, this is what we used to do. We used to just sit at the table together, and that was our time. We picked a designated time for the boys to do their homework together. So I'm excited to try that strategy. So 6th grade parents, you're excited. You do need to model time management. Get a family mountable calendar somewhere in your house. I am telling you, by you modeling it as an adult, grandparent, auntie, what we have going on that week, they will learn strategies. 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade is one of the life skills they learn is to how to manage and prioritize their time in a day. 24 hours. What do I need? Where do I need to put it? Because I want to be a good friend. I want to be a good student. I want to be a good family member and help my family with chores. So if my advice to you, 6th grade families and 7th grade and 8th grade, but mostly 6th, model your time. Manage your time together. Talk about time management together. All right. 7th grade, continue this process. But the difference is your kid is probably going to start to get more moody, especially in the middle of the school year. Their eye rolls will either come at me or they're going to come to you in the middle of the school year. One of my colleagues does not like teaching 7th grade. My colleague likes teaching 6th grade because 6th grade is they're still fun, active, silly, goofy. In the middle of 7th grade, they start getting that moodiness. Continue with structure in this age group. Do not back off. Okay, you're going to want to back off and say, I want my child to learn independence. This is not the age for that. No, don't do that. Okay, 8th grade families, continue. Your children are going to be more private. Okay, those hormones are kicking in full throttle. I have learned to give my son privacy. I don't like it. I feel like he doesn't need me anymore sometimes, but I have to let go of that and let him grow. So I'm backing off a little bit. I'm knocking on his door when I need him, when it's his time to be alone. But he still is doing his homework at that kitchen table with the family. There's still expectations. He is part of the group. We also check in at night. We watch a family show together. He doesn't like it, but that's the expectation. You can have your alone time in your room. But when there's a family structure in place at night and at the table, that's the expectations. Parents, don't be afraid of having expectations in 8th grade and consequences, but I would allow more privacy time. And more than anything else in 8th grade, your children are obsessed with their peers in 8th grade and fitting in. Okay, in 6th grade, they start getting overstimulated by the amount of people. Like they start seeing more people, I guess, and maybe think about them more and who they are. Like there's somebody else other than me and my 2 or 3 friends. Wow. Okay, 8th grade is more like, okay, I got my friends. Now I'm going to make a group. Parents, I invest in their friendships. Give them time and space to be with their friends, but also don't be dumb. Okay, there's certain expectations that you should have for their friends also. Have high expectations for the group. If that friend is experimenting with drugs and alcohol and sex, you don't go, oh, they're just trying to be friends and, we'll let them hang out and hopefully that kid will be better. So yes, I'm being inclusive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you need to have a boundary too, or else you talk to that child who is in the drugs and alcohol and having sex, or you talk to that parent, because it's just not about your kid or that kid. It's about the village. In 8th grade, as a parent, I would start thinking of them as a group. Okay? And you want them to be happy. You want them to be successful. You want them to be service-driven and good people. Okay? So if those 2 friends go off and are smoking, drinking, having sex, and your kid starts to join up with them, you need to set a boundary. And I would, as a parent, talk to those 2 children and their parents, because I care for those kids. I have expectations, high expectations for all children that my kid is hanging around. I'm going to treat you like a mama. Okay? Maybe I am your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th mama. But it takes a village, and us adults, we need to set boundaries for our children. There needs to be consequences. There needs to be love. There needs to be praise. There needs to be showing up to their group events. 8th grade is about the group. And have the same expectations for their friends, your kids' friends, and your kids' grades, and your kids in the neighborhood that you would for your own children. I think in America, we are sucking at that. We have grown so much into our little tiny pods. And we tend to be private, and I don't like that. I want us to help each other's children. So in 8th grade, that's my advice to you, 8th grade parents. Know the community of your kid. Okay? Every grade needs time management skills in that area. Model them, but in 8th grade in particular, my son's in 8th grade. I've taught mostly 8th grade. It's about the peer group and having high expectations and love for all the kids in the group. Okay, that's my advice. Oh, you did great. You did great. I'm so proud of you, Zebra. Okay, I'll finish with that next. Happy school year. Happy school year. You've got this. You've got this. Bring the A game, parents. Okay, bye.